Hey everybody. Um, well, let's talk about epilepsy. Yeah, epilepsy is something that we wish that none of us had, but I think my personal experience is, yeah, it hasn't been the best for me in terms of the opportunities that I've had, like employment, and I've never been able to hold a driver's license, things like that. But the way the way I look at things now in terms of the way I'm motivated and the way I see my future. I think I'm very much motivated in the way, and I'm very excited about my future. Um, yeah, the world's sort of wide open, and I think that's due to my epilepsy because it's sort of driven me forward in the way that I think. I might still be talking around in circles, but yeah, I didn't take up the career that I did my tertiary education in, and if I'd known that I was still going to be, if I wasn't going to be seizure free at this stage in my life, I would have done a different tertiary education, but that wasn't the way it's worked out. So I'm very excited about the future because I'm happily married. I've got two lovely children. So and I'm very motivated in terms of income, and in terms of where I want to be in 20 or 30 years. And I think I can do that. So it doesn't really slow me down. I mean, yeah, I can understand how it can be devastating for some people because it can be a lot worse physically for some people and mentally, but I see myself in a good place in several years. Um, in terms of business and in terms of income. I mean, it might not sound very nice to be talking about dollars, but that's the way I think these days. And I think if it hadn't been for epilepsy, I perhaps wouldn't have found myself thinking in those areas. So that's just how I think, and I just try to think positive all the time. So yeah, my epilepsy is still not controlled. I still have two or three what we call turns. They're my seizures. They're not huge, but they still are at a stage where I don't have a driver's license. I'm 33 as we talk here, 33 years of age. I've never been able to drive, so I'm a stay-at-home dad, and I don't get down the dumps about it. It's only a small part of my life. It's a part of my life I would like not to have, but it's there, and we just have to live with it. I've got two arms, two legs, and I can get out and do a lot of things. I walk a lot. It's part of my everyday life because of not having a license, but you just got to carry on. So that's me.